I don't remember talking about apologies in chiropractic school, but I don't know. Katie was there with me.
The only thing that I remember from like specific to apologies was regarding malpractice. And my takeaway anyway was don't, because an apology is equal to admitting that you did something wrong, and admitting you did something wrong is a liability. So do everything to be nice except say, yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
You guys answers, then we can kind of discuss it a little bit. Okay, Katie, you go first.
I went with C.
There we go. C as well. Nolan? C. All right, that was popular. And how about Maria?
C.
C as well. All right. Well, all right.
All right.
So, but yeah, so the 4 elements of an apology: acknowledgement, explanation, regret or remorse, and then reparation. And it wasn't from this article, but Dr. Satterlee and I have talked kind of like in extense about apologies. And there is so much newer research that is great about showing how if you give an apology, you are less likely to have a malpractice claim. Where I feel as though in school, or even from our like insurance carriers, they typically tell you the opposite.
I was just
wonder if
patients do not care about the explanations. They just want to know that they were right, and they want to know how they're going to get repaid or.
Yeah, well, I think the acknowledgement's a big part too, because if you're just, I don't even know, like even just regret or reparation or even just like explanation, like even though you're still giving me what I want in the end, if you don't acknowledge it, or like they're like, well, they still didn't say they were sorry. They still, they just gave me, $20 off my next visit or whatever.
I thought the title of the article was a little telling too. If your feelings were hurt, I don't know anybody who's got really solid friendships or relationships that's taken the like, I'm sorry you feel that way route and really having a successful time with good connections.
I just think about Google reviews, how you respond to them. I mean, it's always, I'm sorry, and we are going to do better next time, or we are going to train our staff so that this doesn't happen again.
They typically skip over the fact that, nobody called me back or whatever. You say, I apologize that nobody gave you a call back. We'll redo training.
Right.
We'll talk about it, whatever.
Yeah, we've had patients take down their 1-star reviews because we just did the acknowledgement and reparation.
A lot of times it's a misunderstanding. It's not even that like you did something wrong. It was just like a misunderstanding, and like, being like, okay, maybe this wasn't clear on our website, or we didn't say it, we'll fix it.
Or just managing expectations in general. Like, I think that when people are looking for answers, it kind of goes back to, the earlier questions. Like when people are looking for answers, and now we know 90% of them are seeking validation. Then, if you screw that up, then validating that that's what happened.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Trust Driven Trivia, brought to you by Trust Driven Care. Imagine a world where all your patient communication is in one place, seamless, effortless, and on autopilot. That's the power of Trust Driven Care. If you're ready to streamline your practice, check out trustdrivencare.com and see what's possible. Join us next week for more laughs, new guests, and fresh questions that turn medical research into pure fun. Trust Driven Trivia, making healthcare knowledge exciting, one question at a time.